Sending a client a consent form through the portal is made easy once you have that client account and you also have the contact email in the portal. So I'm going to explain the process to you. So here I am in the client details uh, page. So I have start with the name and the location, and I have not yet generated an ID, but that will be part of my process. But we're focusing on the client. So I have an email address for a contact email. So I need those things. Also, I need to check to make sure this client is not in the portal. So if you look, it'll say that the client has an inactive portal account. And also, this invite to client portal is where we're going to be using. If this client has already been invited to the portal at some other time, then this will be faded out, but you'll still see it. If the client is already in the portal, then this button will not be available to you. So again, this is a new client, so I'm going to select invite to the portal. Now, first of all, this grid right here is an area where you can free write a message to the client. So usually you've already spoken to the client by the time you do this, and you know that they're very, very interested. So you would just type a little message to them here, saying, here are the documents, here's the consent form. And I'm not a very fast typist, so I'm just going to let you use your imagination there. So there's this consent form, and also say that you will be asked to create a password for your portal. Okay, so you've got that. Now you have to choose the forms you're going to send. So these are all considered intake forms, and they'll receive and they will have to complete all of these that you check. So first of all, let's notice that some are already checked. So if we don't want those, then we just uncheck them. And narrowing down your choice has to do with the title. So family support is our counseling program, and we're sharing TheraNest with them. So anything that does not say mentor is not ours. So mentor is a word in all of our documents. So here I see mentor, parent, guardian, consent. So I'm going to go ahead and check it. So now and then I get to preview my invitation. So I have my little message, and then I have invite to client portal. And so then I select that, and the client will be invited to the portal. So that is one step. Now, if your client is having any kind of trouble accessing the portal, I'm going to show you where on Teams there is some information that you can send them. I also suggest that you look through this yourself so that you understand what they will be seeing. So in the mentors team, in the mentor toolkit channel, then you'll see there's posts. We'll ignore those. We're going to look at files. So you will see a file, portal help for families. And right now there's only 2 documents in there, but this is the signing the consent form electronically. So you can download this document and share it with them, or you can just read through it so that you can explain the process to them. So what they are going to see when they do this is they're going to get an email, and this inviting them to the portal. So you'll see what they see if you look through this document, and this also gives them some help if they need it. So that is the part of inviting clients to sign the consent through the portal. Now, the other thing that you're going to do with new clients is you're going to complete the referral form. This is the same form that we would send to the school counselors if it was a school-based referral, but for family referrals, we have the family do that, and you will interview them for that. So I'm going to go back to my main menu. So if I got lost here, so I'm just going to select where I was. Okay. So here I am, my client details page, and you see all of these tabs. Again, these are both mentor and family support tabs. So we want to find the mentor referral / feedback family / school form. This is the form you're going to fill out while you're interviewing the family through the intake process. Now, what you will see when you get there, you'll get the opportunity to fill a new form. Now, these are other forms that I have done for practice, and every time I can complete a form, it saves the date and time of the form completion, and I can and automatically saves the form. If I don't sign the form, then I get to go back and edit it in case I miss something. Okay, so I'm going to fill the new form, and I look and I have blanks. So you're going to fill in the student's name and all this information about them. This is the name of the person who is helping you complete the form. So this is, it could be, the name of the father or the mother or the foster parent, and what is their relationship to the child, and then the date. Then the city and zip code have to do with our grant funding, and then this is a referral form. Then the next thing that you're going to do is you are going to um, describe to them the competencies, and I usually call them goals or topics that we're going to be working with their child on and establishing a baseline. So then what you'll do is you'll define this is how we define self-awareness, and you'll explain the 1 to 5 rating scale, and then you will ask them to select what they believe their child's baseline to be in that area according to that rating scale. And you'll go through each one all the way down. And this is also good because it helps the family members understand what our focus will be, because so many times people get confused and they think that we're the type of mentor that's going to sit down and help their child do their homework. And that is obviously not the case. So once you finish, and then you can summarize the reason for referral. And this is why I say edit and don't go back, because you probably already know the reason for the referral by the time you got this far. So what I usually do is I usually summarize and say, hey, so this is what you told me was the reason for referral. Did you want to add anything to that? And then I ask them to describe a strength, an area of improvement. And this is really, I found, gotten some emotional reactions for parents when they're describing the strength of their child. And so this is a really good thing for them to be able to do and talk about their child in a positive way. And then also anything else that we need to know, like if there's a diagnosis they want us to know about or some type of accommodation. So you do that, and then if you just hit save, it's just going to save the document and you'll be able to go back. If you save and e-sign the document, then it's going to be the same as when you do any other document, and then your name will be on it, and then we'll know who completed that form.